And there's another hot button issue this year on the peninsula, and it's an ordinance that limits the amount of time that people can live in hotels. Now, city leaders say it's a way to reduce crime, but advocates for homeless students see it as another challenge for the kids who call area hotels home. Lisa Godley shows us what one woman in the community is doing to help those in need.
The first time you see a school bus stop at one of the hotels, you'll always notice it. Once you are able to put a face to homelessness, you can't forget it. You think she like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jamie Abbott has befriended homeless families who live at local hotels for close to 5 years. Her first encounter came after watching a school bus continuously stop at a motel up the street from her home.
We stopped in one day and we asked the management, do you have kids here? And they said, no, there's no kids here. It was around Christmas time, and one little girl poked her head out from behind a door, and all we had that year was a little green dinosaur. Sorry. And that's what we gave them.
Since then, Abbott has made it her mission to help those families. She founded Hotelkids, and over the course of time has helped about 200 families. Some families live at hotels for a few weeks, others a few years.
The average is anywhere from $250 to $450 a week. So once you start paying that, you're stuck.
Abbott says that's why she was terrified when she learned that the city of Hampton had passed an ordinance limiting hotel stays.
We were afraid that they were going to be displaced even further and their stability was going to be in jeopardy even more.
We asked Hampton Assistant City Manager Jimmy Gray the purpose behind the ordinance. He told us the goal was to reduce crime.
Our housing services staff was prepared to address or assist any family that would become homeless as a result of that new ordinance. We tried to make it clear that it's not our intention to put people on the street or to close hotels, and we were prepared and are still prepared to help assist those families.
The challenge is families in need of help aren't seeking it.
They're completely afraid that their kids are going to be taken away by CPS, and no amount of assurance I can give them is enough.
The assistant city manager agrees with Abbott that the families have nothing to fear. In fact, Abbott says social services has agreed to go hotel to hotel to reach out to those frightened families, but she knows from personal experience that gaining their trust will take time.
It takes us months to find them, and it takes us additional months to get them to trust us. It's going to be very difficult to get them the help that they need.
For WHRO Public Media, I'm Lisa Godley.
And ladies and gentlemen, we're so happy to have Jamie Abbott with us here tonight. Let's give her a round of applause. So Jamie, you saw a need and you just decided to go out and do it and take care of it.
We did. It was me and my family. We've done it for about 5 years now, and we initially saw that first bus, and everybody told me that there weren't any kids there, and we can call a hotel 20 times, and the management will hang up on me and tell me there's no kids, and I can go there 4 or 5 times, and they tell me there's no kids, and then that last time I come, you can see a child that pokes their head out, or you can see a school bus that stops and drop them off. So they're everywhere. It's a national issue. It's not just here in Hampton.
Have you been dealing with the city of Hampton in terms of the new ordinance, and are there any changes planned?
There are actually changes that have occurred. When I went to the Hampton location you had for the town meeting there, in my little group was Linda Curtis, and she is the vice mayor of Hampton. And through that meeting that y'all facilitated, we've actually been able to effect change in Hampton. Department of Social Services now has a whole group that has been set aside and a whole department that's been created for our homeless kids. 3 people got new positions now. As of the 6th of this month, we are now partnered with the city of Hampton. We have started going out to a hotel. We went out on the 10th and we started intaking people and we started talking to them. And we started trying to break down some of those barriers that exist so that they know that Hampton's not trying to take their kids. And we've actually now been able to start doing effective change to the city where the city before wasn't talking to anybody. The people from the Department of Social Services did not even know that that a resource that they could get would be the transportation department in the school system. So through that meeting, we were able to sit there and connect the transportation department with social services. Now the transportation department can identify those children and social services can reach out to them and see where they are. And before that link didn't happen. It wasn't there.
So if you ever thought that one person can't make a difference, here's your proof. Thank you so much. Thank you.